Nobody wants to die. The uncertainty of death is what makes so many people fear the inevitable phenomenon. For years, researchers have been looking for various ways to extend the life of man, and now they just may have found a solution. A vast amount of cell death in the human body is caused by the Grim Reaper gene, which is a product of aging. Carl Thummel conducted research with larvae and found that ecdysone, which is a steroid hormone, binds to receptors and helps activate cell death. Ecdysone already was known to regulate a number of genes, but it especially works with the Grim Reaper gene. These discoveries point to the fact that if ecdysone is produced at a slower rate, then cell death will be greatly decreased and that human life could potentially be much longer. There's various views on this topic, and I just view it as a game of chess. There's both sides to the argument, so I'm going to discuss both sides of these today. However, humans living longer poses a problem by itself. For example, if humans live longer, will the Earth become overpopulated? Also, if a human's cells are genetically modified, how will its body react to these changes? And finally, should millions of dollars be invested into searching for a cure when we have yet to find a cure to so many different diseases around the world? All of these questions greatly fuel the argument against cell modification has risen from human nature itself. With cancer and heart disease as prevalent as they are today, people are looking for any way to get them as much time as they can on this earth. In November of 2017, researchers reported that they found a genetic mutation in the Amish community of Indiana. After testing studies, they found that this mutation protects against type 2 diabetes and boosts overall health in general. Also, in their findings, Dr. Vaughn highlighted the fact they saw a molecular marker of aging, a metabolic marker of aging, and a cardiovascular marker of aging, all tracking in the same direction towards overall better healthcare and longevity. For the first time, scientists were seeing total signs of cell longevity in humans. One overlying question still remains about the questions regarding genetic mutation and cell modification. Is it worth it? If hypothetically humans could live twice as long, would that be beneficial for society? Some believe that humans living longer would result in great surges of advances in technology and much better healthcare. On the other hand, others believe that humans would only become more corrupt and wicked as they would be able to live twice their lifespan. Regina Wheeler speaks about some of the challenges that could be faced if humans really did live longer. She stated, "But while global aging is a giant leap forward for mankind, longevity also prevents economic, social, and health challenges, especially in overpopulated countries. Longevity and age could cause overpopulation and could also bring about a shortage of goods. The Earth just does not simply have enough resources to provide for a population that has a much higher average lifespan." Removing the Grim Reaper gene could be very beneficial to a human's health, and it could even greatly increase an average person's lifespan. However, the dangers of this process is simply too great a risk. I personally do not believe that the end result of this research will justify the means it took to get there. Professor Cynthia Kenyon found some interesting information on the process of aging itself. She stated that humans have evolved their Grim Reaper genes, and they speed up the aging process to even benefit the species as a whole. That means that these Grim Reaper genes could actually be for the best benefit of humans, and they could really be there just to help us. Finally, I had to look to the Word for answers when determining whether or not this would be the best thing for humanity. Psalms 139:14 states, "I praise you because I am fearfully and wonderfully made. Your works are wonderful. I know that full well." In this verse, David is simply exclaiming that God is just such an amazing God and that he does not make mistakes. If we are fearfully and wonderfully made, then why would we want to genetically modify our body? Checkmate. Bodies are the temples of God, and we should respect them as so. God is the one who knows how long we should be on this earth, and I'm going to leave that time in God's hands. Thank you. Until next time.